What's going on, guys? It is Inkbite Gaming here, bringing you to another Pokemon Cries video. I'm just going to take a moment to tell you if you're hearing the audio's a little bit different or I'm seeming a little bit louder than normal. It is because I am now in a different location in my house, because the location that I was recording before, the area of which I'm like above like our dining room and a room upstairs in my house. But there's times to where my daughter does not want to listen to my girlfriend and she has to yell at her. Because she's a typical 7-year-old that loves to just ignore whatever you say. So she has to yell at her sometimes, which I constantly tell my daughter that she needs to just listen. But that's besides the point. But there's then those times to where I'm recording and I'm hearing all this and I'm like, hopefully you guys don't hear that. And I'm trying to talk over it. So I use my big brain. There is a spare room above our garage that I decided that I'm going to use for recordings from now on. So I can be as loud as I want. Also, there will be a minimum of interruptions because barely nobody comes up here anymore. Anyways, we're going to dive right in. We did Generation 5 in the last episode. There is 3 more to go. I might do more videos on this and just do like a mix of the generations. Or just continue to do another go through the generations again, part 2 type deal, maybe. Maybe I'll get a little bit smarter and train myself to be able to get 100% all the time. But we are in Generation 6. Let's see if we can get things right. That sounds like a Finnegan. A Pancham, I think? That could be Xerneas. I'm gonna hit Xerneas. That one's a given. I think a Bergmite. That's a Pumpkaboo. That's a Fletching. I think that's a Tyrantrum. A Helioptile. A Noibat. Ooh, 100% off the bat. Alright, so every question was correct. Alright, let's try again. I'm going to do like a couple more tries. Hopefully I can get 100% all the time. I'm jinxing myself right now. Knock, knock on wood. That's a Honedge. I want to say Skiddo. That sounds like it could be an Avalugg. A Talonflame? That's a Flabébé if I've ever heard one. It sounds like a Sliggoo. Inkay? Okay, what is this one? I feel like there's a Phantom. I feel like that's Phantom. Oh, we've already seen this one, Finnegan. I feel like Swirlix, but also could be Slurmbuff. So we're going to go with Swirlix. Okay, 8 out of 10. All right, which ones did we get wrong? Okay, Honedge was a given. It wasn't a Skiddo, it was a Pumpkaboo. I thought it was a Pumpkaboo. Avalugg was right. Talonflame was right. It wasn't a Flabébé. I thought it was a Flabébé. I was very confident in that, too. It was a Slurmpuff, Sliggoo, Inkay, Phantom, Finnegan, and Swirlix was right. Good. Okay, 8 out of 10. Let's not get any worse than that. That sounds like it probably would be a Goomy. Is that a Chespin? I feel like that's a Chespin. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Doublade because I think Aegislash is more of a sharper. Yeah, I think it's Doublade. I'm gonna go with Doublade. Ooh. I feel like that's a barbicle, not a binnacle. A barbicle. That's a Carbink. It sounds nothing like what would the other ones be. Chespin? Not I just said the wrong name. It's not Chespin. It's the evolution. It's Is it? I forget. Whatever. That's a Honedge. Dragalge? That's a Furfur. Heliolisk? 8 out of 10 correct. And I'm also going to say that this should have been a little bit... I should be getting 9 out of 10 or 10 because this is like the closest to the newest generation as possible. I should have most of these in the brain memorized. Okay, so Goomy was right, Chespin was right. It was Aegislash. It sounded like it was too... It didn't sound as sharp as I remember it. Barbaco, Carbink was right. It was Chestnut, not Chespin. Why did I don't know why is it Chespin. Honedge, Dragalge, Furfro. That was a Malamar. Man. All right. I'm going to do it 2 more times. These episodes are never super long just because I'm trying to record. This is a recording session, so I'm trying to get I'm trying to get 4 of these done in a day and a few other things recorded. So there is that. But let's see what's this. A Florges, or it could be a Delphox, but I think it's a Florges. That's a Doublade. That's why I thought that this would have been an Aegislash, but no, I was wrong. That's Aurorus. That's a Helioptile. It can either be a Chespin or a Bunnelby. I'm going to go with Chespin. I'm going to go with Goodra. That's a Sylveon. I've heard enough of Sylveon to know what Sylveon sounds like. I think that's Quilladin, or it could be a Slurmpuff. I'm going to go with Quilladin, though. Okay, that has to be a Slurmpuff. That's a Bunnelby. 8 out of 10. Okay, which ones did I get wrong? Okay, Florges was right. Doublade was right. Aurorus was right. Helioptile. That one was a Bunnelby. Question number 5. Goodra was right. Sylveon was right. Quilladin was right. Slurmpuff and Goomy. How did I mess those up? All right, one more time. One more time, and then we are going to wrap this episode up. Okay, that's definitely a Noibat. Sylveon again. That's Gourgeist. It sounds deeper than I believe. That's a Go-Go. That's a Fletchling. I feel like that's a Tyrantrum. Not Tyrantrum. Tyrunt. That's Hoopa. I think I've heard Hoopa's cry a couple of times. I did have come into contact with Hoopa a couple of times. In like Alpha Sapphire, I believe I got one because since wasn't there an event or something was going on and I got one because then you got the prison bottle and all that. All right. I feel like that could be... I don't think it's a Pangoro, so I'm going to go with Dragalge. A Clotcher, I think. That's definitely an Aurorus. 10 out of 10! Great job! Great job, me! That's a nice way to end the episode. So all of them are right. Noibat, Sylveon, Gourgeist, Go-Go, Fletching, Tyrunt, Hoopa, Dragalge, Clotcher, and Aurorus. Alright, that wraps up today's episode of Pokemon Cries. In the next episode, we will be getting into Generation 7? 7, yeah. Because this was 6, right? Let's just get a little peek. Yeah, so next episode will be Generation 7. Should be a little bit easier, since it's not that, well, it's been a couple of years since Generation 7. I didn't really finish either game. I'm still yet to finish Sun and Moon. Didn't even finish Ultra Sun and Moon, and I still haven't finished my my Sword Let's Play, and also been thinking about doing a Shield playthrough Nuzlocke, maybe. The game is kind of easy enough to where I can do that. But I still don't understand how I would do I could do the Nuzlocke portion, but I don't know how I would break up the wild area. And also, the recording of it would be me recording it off my phone, which some people might, depending. I'm still thinking about it. It's there or here. But I'm going to edit here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time in the next video. Bye-bye.